Well, what Veblen argued is that he was actually critiquing the notion that capitalism is really about production, and he said that really it's a continuation of feudalism in a sense because it's the conspicuous display of non-useful things, and that's why gold and silver and diamonds became so valuable. It's just because of their uselessness. They're shiny toys. So it's showing that you transcend the domain of the useful, and you show off that you can do so. It's a way that, like ancient lord would go nuts with sacrifice and not just throw a feast, but make so much food that no one could possibly eat it all, just kill animals with reckless abandon. And his argument is that this is still ultimately what capitalism is about. It's never really been about production. That's industry is really something that is developed independently. The capitalists claim credit for it, but in fact, profits are gained by the sabotage of the process of production, and it's guided into this domain of crazy consumption for its own sake. But that crazy consumption becomes popularized so that everybody ends up, doing smaller and smaller scale versions of conspicuous waste. So we're all like little quack-noodle lords potlatching. He was actually into anthropology, even though he's writing in the 1890s, and the anthropology that he had at his disposal wasn't very good. He already picked up on the idea that what people are doing in a lot of societies is equivalent of intentionally throwing stuff away. But it's throwing stuff away in a way that's intended to display your superiority. Like the ultimate gesture where people like Nero or a lot of the Roman emperors would do things like they would take handfuls of diamonds and throw them into the audience during the chariot races or gladiatorial games or other celebrations, and just to watch people like sort of scramble, knock each other down, get into fights to grab the diamonds. And it's a way of, it's the ultimate poison gift. It's a way of saying, I don't even care about these things. I am a higher sort of being than you could ever imagine.